Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Glenda and today we're going to be testing and reviewing the Airbrush Flawless Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. So let's go ahead and start. Before we start, my skin is dry, prone to acne. I have moisturized my skin already and put on some sunscreen. I have no primers on. So let's go ahead and start with the Flawless filter, and that's gonna be on my right side. And you can see it has the foot applicator. As you can see, it has some color. And this one's on the shade 3 Fair. This was the lightest I could find. I'm gonna be applying this with the damp sponge. As you can see some brightness to the skin already, and this is the side I don't have anything on. This is the side I have the Flawless filter. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it just a little bit more. The foot. And go back in with the damp sponge. Go ahead and use the same side I used. Now I'm going to be applying the Airbrush Flawless Foundation all over my face. Once again, this right side of my face is going to have the Flawless filter, and then the other half, the left half, is only going to have the foundation on. So let's go ahead and start. And what I usually do is that I go ahead and apply dots to my face. And this is the shade Neutral number 2. So what I usually like to do when I'm applying my foundations, I usually like to go with a brush first, and then go with the damp sponge. We're gonna start with the left side that has no Flawless filter on. And this is set to be a full coverage foundation. And I'm using a Real Techniques Expert face brush. As you can see, this foundation I think is a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but we're gonna make it work. Right, now I'm moving to the side with the Flawless filter. And this is definitely a full coverage foundation. Already covers some red spots that I had. Now that I look like a ghost, I'm gonna go in with my damp sponge, so the damp sponge is gonna pick up all the excess. So after applying going back into the foundation with the damp sponge, this is how it looks like. This is the side with the flawless filter, the right side, and this is the side without the flawless filter. As you can see, the side with the flawless filter has a little bit more like glowiness, and then the other side is not as glowy as the right side, the side with the flawless filter, but you know, still looks healthy. So the application was easy, didn't dry, even even though I was talking to you guys and explaining to you, it does not feel heavy on the skin, and it doesn't feel or look like a matte foundation. I'll say, you know, your skin looks like healthy. It is full coverage, so it's not something I'll recommend you to use like for your you know, daily natural look. It's not gonna, you're definitely gonna notice you have some foundation on. So now I'm gonna go ahead with concealer. I'm gonna be using the Naked Skin Urban Decay concealer, and I thought about using 2 concealers. That's what I usually do to cover my under eyes, but with this foundation I don't think we even need to use any concealer, but I'm just gonna use it a little bit. Right, and I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes and the T-zone of my face, and I'm gonna be using the Tarte setting powder. I'm sorry. And I'm using a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush to set my under eye. Alright, so I went ahead and set my face with, as usual, with my Tarte setting powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my entire face, and I'll be doing check-ins with you throughout the day. So right now it is 10:11, so I'll be checking in with you to see the progress of the foundation, and I'll give you a review and my opinion about the Airbrush Flawless Foundation and also the Flawless filter. Alright, so this is how the foundation looks after I apply my entire makeup. This is the side with the Flawless filter, and as you can see, you could notice a little bit more of like glowiness to the skin and a little bit more coverage, I think, because the Flawless filter has a little bit like a color to it. And then this is the side without the Flawless filter. It still looks good. The foundation does not look cakey or does not feel heavy on the skin, and the Flawless filter does not have any smell, any scent that I don't smell anything. So it's unscented, while the Airbrush Flawless Foundation does have some fragrance on it, but it doesn't really bother me. It's a really nice scent to it. So I like it so far. So I'm gonna be doing check-ins throughout the day and letting you know it's not feeling cakey or heavy. It's not cracking, or it doesn't even look so cakey or anything. If you can notice that, you know, I have makeup on, I have a foundation on, but it doesn't look like the NARS matte foundation or glowy foundation. I had that one before. If you had it before, I was scared to buy a full coverage foundation because of that, but this is nothing like that. Nothing like that. That NARS foundation was like separating right after I apply it. This one's not. So I'll continue checking with you guys. All right, you guys, checking in with you. It's been about 6.5 hours. It is 4:28. I applied the foundation at 10-11 a.m. So I am seeing the foundation came off from my nose area on both sides. I do have the flawless filter on the right side of my face, and I have nothing but the Airbrush flawless foundation on the left side. I also see some foundation separation on my sheen area. It just came off. I don't see there's any left. Also on the side of the face with no flawless filter, I see that the foundation is just like clogging my pores and not on top of my skin. I don't know if it's because the flawless filter kind of like got into my pores and as a primer and just like filled in all my pores. Also keep in mind that I wore a mask today, so that could be the reason of why my nose area and my sheen area had some foundation separation. I haven't touched up my makeup. I usually do my makeup in the morning, and then I don't touch up during the whole day. The only thing I touch up is my lips if I have to. So this will be real testing without doing anything to my face. So I'll see you guys in a couple hours and see how destroyed it is or if it stay in place as it is right now. Hi everyone, so this will be my last check-in. It's been 10 hours already. I applied this foundation at 10-11 in the morning, and it is 8:30 at night. So it's been about 10.5 hours since I applied this foundation. So what I can say about the flawless filter is that I did like the glowiness that gave to my skin. As I said before, the right side is the one with the flawless filter, and then the left side is the one without it. So at this point, there hasn't been much change since my last checked in. I lost my foundation in my nose area and my sheen, and I think it was mainly because of the mask that I had to wear. Foundation has a scent, a fragrance to it. It doesn't bother me, but I did like it. So it's not mask proof, the foundation, but I do like it. It's always good to have a full coverage foundation for special occasions, and this one was a lot better than the NARS, at least for me. So please let me know down below in the comments if you had this foundation. How was your experience with it? At the end of the day, I did like it. I did love the application. It is 100% full coverage, but still doesn't look super cakey. It looks, it looks like you have foundation on, but you still look, like you have a glowy and healthy skin. So I will recommend it. I do like it. And if you're looking for a full coverage foundation for special occasions like I did, I will recommend this one. Since it's a little bit expensive, what you could do is just get a sample from the store, and then they have the flawless filter on mini for only like $15, so it'll be easy to test out. So that's it for today, you guys. So thank you so much for watching my video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss on any future videos. And have a beautiful night. Bye.